Welcome to my presentation. I'm going to talk about Amy Beale, who she was, what she did, and how her tragic death came about. I will address these issues by addressing curriculum vitae, Amy's plans in South Africa, how did it come to her death, how did she die, what happened after Amy's death, and resources. First, some information about Amy Beale herself. Her full name is Amy Elizabeth Beale. She was born on April 26, 1967 in Santa Monica, which is located in California and is therefore an American. Amy Beale has turned 26 years because she died on August 25, 1993 in Gugulethu. Gugulethu is located in Cape Town, which belongs to South Africa. Unfortunately, Amy Beale was murdered on that day, and only because of her skin color. I will take up her death again later, and I don't want to take anything away. Her parents are Linda and Peter Bill, and after Amy's death they found a foundation for unemployed South Africans to continue what Amy started, because Amy was an anti-apartheid activist in South Africa. She graduated from Stanford University in American and decided to help as an anti-apartheid activist in South Africa, but that was her undoing. Next, I want to talk about your plans in South Africa. As I said, Amy came to Africa to help, especially to fight injustice and to get Africans out of apartheid. That is why it was particularly involved in preparing for the first democratic election, which are very important and a great step towards justice. Maybe it makes sense to explain briefly what apartheid is. Apartheid is a separation and a political system of racial segregation. So white people were separated from black people. What makes apartheid so bad is that the whites did the separation, so the blacks were oppressed and have to live in very bad living conditions while the whites live a beautiful life. This system was not supposed to work, so Amy decided to fly to South Africa and help the Africans get out of apartheid. Now, I want to tell you how your death came about. She was traveling with 3 friends and wanted to bring them home. On 25th August 1993, they drive with Amy's yellow Mazda to Gugulethu, which is close to Cape Town. On that day there was a mob that was direct against apartheid. The mob was pretty upset and rampaged around. Then the mob saw Amy and started attacking her because of her skin color, which Amy was white. So her death was based on purely political motives. As a result, she was stoned and stabbed with knives by many people until she died. She didn't have a chance to escape the mob because they were too upset and there were just too many people there. Finally, I would like to comment on what happened after Amy's tragic death. After Amy's murder, her parents started a foundation for unemployed South Africans. The foundation gives unemployed South Africans a job and tries to get them back on their feet. Besides, Amy's parents forgive the murders and give you the chance to work. I think Amy's parents are very strong to offer help to the murders of their child. You have to be very strong. Of the many people involved in the death, only 4 were found guilty, and I don't think it was that easy for the parents. In addition, the 4 murders were pardoned by the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. And Linda B. actually said she was better after the pardon. To forgive. She also works with the perpetrators to do something good for everyone. In honor of Amy Beer on August 25, 2010, the 7th anniversary of Beer's death, a bronze plaque mounted on a stone was unveiled at the scene of the crime. Amy Beer High School in Albuquerque, New Mexico is named after her, and Amy Beer Community School at Rancho Viejo in Santa, New Mexico is named after her. And that was the story behind Amy Beer. Here are my sources, and I hope you enjoy it.